this shit? This episode of Triple CHS is brought to you by DraftKings.com. What's up, fight fans? I'm the bathroom condom dispenser of mixed martial arts, Tommy Toehold. I've got 3 stories and 3 guests, so enough horse shit from me. Let's talk fight shit. Sage Northcutt has a new opponent for UFC 214, and they call him John McDessie. Claudio Puellos pulled out apparently, so Sage will now take on the 13 UFC fight veteran. McDessie likes to bang, and so does Sage. I'm gonna say this one sounds like a good fucking time. I hope Mr. McDessie likes wheel kicks to the side of his head, Mr. Hold. Haha. Well, I'm not sure he's much fan of Lando Venata's, but he definitely likes to stand and bang. Does the change of opponent bother you, Sage? Not at all, Mr. Hold. I sent Mr. Puellos a get well package, though, because I want him to feel better, and not think about how he had to pull out of the fight. That's really nice of you. What was in the care package? Well, I figured he'd like some treats to make him feel better, so I made sure to put some chocolate bars made from 100% kale oil in there. I put my favorite protein powder in there too to help him recover, and I got him a picture of me smiling, because I want him to remember to be happy. Then there's a little note in there that says, "Hey, Mr. Puellos, I'm sorry you're not feeling so good. I know you had to pull out of our fight, but you'll never have to pull out of the hearts of your fans." Thoughtful words, Sage. How has your camp been so far? Oh, it's been great, Mr. Hold. Now that I can finally breathe, and I don't have to fight off a staph infection for my entire training camp, I finally reached Super Saiyan, so it should be neat to try it out on Mr. McDessie. Best of luck, Sage! The card for the first ever Dana White's Tuesday Night Contenders series was revealed this week. The live Fight Pass show, which unsurprisingly runs on Tuesdays, will feature Kurt Hologo versus Matt Bassetti in the main event. DWT-NCS, as I've just decided to call it, will serve as a platform to highlight up-and-comers, as well as give another show to those heading out the door. This show is gonna be fucking awesome! Everybody who watches this show is gonna nut in their pants so fucking hard, it's gonna rip a hole in their pants and go right out their fucking window. I've set up the arena to be like the courtyard from Mortal Kombat 1. So the audience are all dressed up like monks, and I'm sitting in a throne dressed like Shang Tsung as these contenders fight each other for a chance to get in the UFC. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It sounds awesome. Yeah, it's the fucking best. Oh hey, Oscar De La Hoya, I'm about to sell more boxing pay-per-views in one night than your promotion has ever done since it existed. Have fun sucking at being better than me though, you fucking clown shoot Goofenheimer. Bellator MMA will be holding their second ever pay-per-view this weekend in NYC, and they have Bellatored the fuck out of this thing. Your main event will feature Chael Sonnen finally taking on Wanderlei Silva after the fight was announced back in 1996. Fedor will be getting mauled by a tiger in the form of Matt Mitrione. Michael Chandler, Douglas Lima, Lorenz Larkin, Phil Davis, Ryan Bader will all be on the card. Aaron Pico will be making his debut. I assume the rest of the year's cards will be headlined by Rory McDonald versus Big Country because they have thrown nearly every egg in the Big Apple basket. There's only one egg that needs to be thrown into the Bellator basket, and that is the egg of Chael P. Sonnen. The P stands for 3 million pay-per-view buys this weekend. Listen, Tamara, when Chael Sonnen does anything, he does it as big as it gets. If I make coffee in the morning, it's so good they replace Juan Valdez with a picture of the American gangster. I am bigger than the Big Apple. Frank Sinatra said if you can make it here, you'll make it anywhere, but Frank Sinatra never crossed paths with Chael Sonnen. Because if he had, he'd have changed those lyrics to if you can make it here, you'll make it anywhere, except when you step into the cage with the greatest man alive, top of the list, king of the hill, #1, Chael P. Sonnen. This weekend, Wanderlei Silva will finally crawl out of whatever hole he has been in for the last 4 years. And I will not be wearing any flip-flops. There will not be any running off into the bathroom to sneak out the window. The cage door will be locked, and the only options Wanderlei Silva will have are to tap or go to sleep. There's 3 ways this fight ends. I win, or I win. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the biggest thing that has ever happened to sports. I am the biggest thing that's ever happened, period. And this weekend, live on pay-per-view, I'm going to change your life forever. You will be entertained. You will be amazed. You will be in awe of Westland's finest, and you will be a better person for having been graced with my presence either in the arena or on television. You're welcome, and kaboom! See you tomorrow, fight fans!